place really is hard to get to. And, Paimon wasn't the only one who saw that weird thing up there, right? All those eyes inside of it? Talk about creepy.
I believe that's how the ruler of death keeps an eye on Tevat. Quick, this way. We're almost there.
Look, it's Mawika!
I have grown weary of the endless wait. The fate of this land is of no interest to me anymore.
However, you humans managed to meet the expectations of the heavenly principles. Mawika, as the price for using my power, I shall now bear, and with you, the war that your nation has waged.
Mawika!
You got here sooner than I expected.
What are you doing?
Closing the final chapter on the plan that has consumed Natlan for 5. We've eradicated the Abyss from Natlan. But it's only by completely restoring the Night Kingdom can we defend against its corrosion and but the architect of the Night Kingdom is near her end. And worse still, if her life force is depleted, the rules of Natlan disappear along. We have no need for the Ode of Resurrection right now. But it remains Natlan's strong.
So, you're...
Yes. My plan is to once again place my life with it. 500 years ago, I gave my life a chance to see all my plans to completion. And now, to sustain.
I respect your decision, Mawika. The flames of your life force are exceedingly strong. But a life sustained by fire...
I've thought about that. With the Abyss out of the picture for now, the Sacred Flame's power will be consumed at a much slower rate. My life force should be able to sustain it for another 2. Future Pyro Archons will continue to seek new sources of fire. As long as Natlan's legacy endures, the Night Kingdom will survive, impervious to the Abyss.
Once again, you play.
But the pilgrimage can replenish the power of the Sacred Flame. We can give it that meat.
Because I want the pilgrimage to change. The pilgrimage was an essential part of our struggle against the Abyss. A grand competition full of promise, fear, and anxiety have been our constant companions. We knew what the consequences would be if we laid down our arms. And so, Natlan became... This is where Xbalanque defeated the dragons and granted our people the liberation of their flesh. And now, in the same place, I have the chance to grant them the liberation of their spirit. There will be no war, only competition. A new future deserves a new meaning.
Very noble indeed. But what does... In my eyes, Mawika, you are not inherent... Yes. The situation is urgent.
That is where we differ, Lord of the Night. You see all humans as the same. But a leader is swift, and someone capable of making the right choice even when there are no good options on the table. Sacrificing the remainder of my life to help Natlan overcome this crisis. After all, leadership is built on the trust of ordinary people. Without them, the people look to their leader to make the world a better place and stand up for them when it counts. For that reason,
But what about you, Mawika? Is it that unimportant?
It's not important, Citlali. There is nothing more important than protecting the future.
I shall accept Mawika's sacrifice for the Lord of the Night as her death. Thus concludes the deal I made with Xbalanque. Lord of the Night, you may... What are you waiting?
There is another who wishes to take part in the ceremony.
Another?
I was to bear witness to a death.
If the life of this second individual fails to meet my request...
Rest assured, his life will hold equal value. I am the helper of humanity, and I must always...
Cumbersome.
Wait. This
We made it.
Thank you for showing me the way.
The captain?
The other individual you mentioned.
Indeed. Like you.
Mawika, I understand how you feel. And if I were an ordinary mortal, I would have no reason to stop you. But like you, I've been waiting for this day for too long. You created this new future, and you deserve to guide its direction. But death is the end I have been trying to reach all along. I have come.
Your people?
That's right. They have been with me for the past.
But how? Carrying that many souls within you? Besides, you weren't affected by the source mechanism like I was.
Do you still remember the... It came from my heart. With the help of technology from Conria, as a result, I became extremely sensitive to souls. And after encountering countless lost souls during the disaster 500 years ago, I forsook the capacity for knowledge granted by the modification, and used my heart as a vessel instead. The lives of my comrades, as well as many Natlanese, have been stored here ever since.
And you want to send them home?
Yes. The ley lines will not accept them. But by merging my...
He expressed this to me, and the captain envisions a kinder and fairer set of rules for humanity. In addition...
Revenge?
After all, it's because of her that I bear the curse of immortality. Then, bear witness to the people of Conria committed grave sins. And for that, we were cursed to suffer endless physical torment. Cursed to witness the demise of everything we held dear. But most of us were innocent. Most of us knew nothing of the Five Sinners' exploitation of abyssal power. If I sacrifice my life for the Lord of the Night, you get the death you desire. Left unresolved, that paradox could uproot the natural order of this world. Even you, great ruler of death, your curse is now the tool with which I will overturn the oppression of the god. Forsake one of your rules. The choice.
Your new heart has limitless potential, and you have wielded it with bravery and honor. I grant you the title of Sentinel Knight. Like the four pillars of strength, you will continue to safeguard the glory of Conria.
The glory of Conria.
Our land, our dignity, and every comrade who fights alongside us.
The Night Kingdom is almost destroyed. Our fallen soldiers, your comrades, they have nowhere to go. Huh? What are you doing? Are you taking all their souls with you? You're just an ordinary person. You can't bear that kind of burden.
No hero should have to wander alone.
The curse of immortality. Using immortality to fight death. Using my rules against me.
Make your choice. Reject your rules. Or allow me to trigger the paradox.
The curse of immortality must stand. Use it to fulfill your final wish.
Well fought, my lord. Thank you for everything.
This time, let's go together.
Yes. Let's go together.
captain, he...
The curse of immortality still exists. Does that mean the captain will never move from this place?
Lord of the Night.
There is no need to pursue traces of him. For those cursed with
Even so, his long journey has finally come to a close. I suppose this is a happy ending for... I cannot imagine how much pain he endured over the past 500 years.
There's something I've been trying to figure out. I don't think I tried to ask him about it on the way here, but he didn't answer.
It's probably due to the voices. When souls merge in a single being, their voices echo. Souls that retain memories of their death often scream and wail in despair.
So, over the past 500 years, he didn't sleep? At all?
Without experiencing the curse of immortality, we will never truly know his agony. But I can see why his hatred for the ruler of death was so strong. In the end, he used that immortality to his advantage, and granted the Lord of the Night eternal life by fusing his existence with hers. Well fought.
You may wonder why the Night Kingdom, a land of souls, was... The reason lies in the heavenly principle's modifications to the ley lines. But at one point in time, Natlan's ley lines were decimated. Even that unique quality is precisely what drew the captain to Natlan.
Did he try the same thing in other nations?
Yes. But he fought to save Natlan not only to defeat the Abyss, but because this is the only land where the souls within him... We met not long ago to talk about that very possibility. I, too, recognize the need to change the rules of the ley lines. In the eyes of the heavenly principles, that kind of change is extremely...
Thank you for...
See, Lolly, when I gave you the Pilgrim's Chronicle, how many years of life are enough? But now, I have the chance to live forever.
You don't need to thank us. You bear a heavy...
Heavy? No. Farewell, humans.
Looks like she returned to the night.
So, this was the... He fought to the end for all those souls and challenged the...
He took on a burden that was meant for me and even brought about a better outcome. It would seem I lost this duel. He was right. Natlan needs a leader to guide its future. If not a but for now, let us pay our final respects to this fallen... To my sister, Hine. I know all that remains in the Night Kingdom is your memory. After countless partings and the pilgrimage is still a popular tournament, but now its only purpose is to showcase the thrill of competition, rather than select warriors. Our cultural legacy is not rooted in our suffering. With the restoration of the Night Kingdom, our people are now free to leave our borders, and many have set their sights on the wonders of Tibet. I'm sure many exciting, and although our battle scars will fade, the stories of our heroes will never... When a new you returns to this land one day, I know you'll recognize the significance. The land we love has not been destroyed, but grows stronger by the day. I will forever... And when the flames deliver this letter to you... I actually got the chance to finish this... And not a moment too soon. It's time to bid farewell to all the fallen. We are gathered here today to bid farewell to all who lost their lives in this war. This struggle has caused us profound pain and brought us face to face with loneliness and loss. But through it all, our bravery and resolve never wavered, and we never lost sight of victory. Even the tiniest of sparks can unite to become a blazing fire. They lit our way forward and showed us the path to victory. When our homeland is revived and life blooms again, it is just as our poem describes. We are the inheritors of memory, those who grew alongside, those who forged our own destiny. That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation. The fallen are never truly lost to us. We will be reunited one day. And as we create new legends and write new poems in honor of their deeds immortalized in our memory, and their names immortalized in stone, this epic will be remembered in the actions of every valiant warrior and brave Saurian. I would also like to take the time to recognize a Fatui harbinger who sacrificed his life for our cause. He was a warrior from Conria who helped defend our nation 500 years ago. A man who used his own heart as refuge for the souls of the fallen. In the end, he fulfilled his wish and returned the souls to the ley lines. But we have had our differences in the past, but on this occasion, we honor him as one of our own. In Nat...
Strange. What? Does no one care about Well, well, well. A compliment. Hey! What are you
My teacher once said the weight of fate, you helped Natlan overcome a cruel... Now we just need...
When Guthred's soul possessed my body, all I saw, the captain carried countless for us. His death is something sad, but for him...
My lord, you will forever...
I knew about the captain's immense strength, no matter how...
Hey, did you hear? As long as we get permission from our chief?
Yeah, it's because the ley lines have been restored, right?
That means we can finally see the outside world. I heard that Fontaine has a huge ocean. That is total.
I want to go to Liyue. The mountains are supposed to be super...
Sounds like the makings of a great vacation. Let's start planning. But first, we all promised we would go to the hot springs.
Ah, our hero's here. Is there something you want to discuss? The forces of the Abyss have always sought to corrode Teyvat. If the Abyss had free reign, any attempt by humanity to... That unyielding approach, perhaps the truth will reveal itself during your future adventures. Oh, the Ode of Resurrection didn't take effect. Your own strength is what... Still, moral support is also unimportant if... The captain's subordinates sent us a letter he left behind. After our duel at the stadium, he asked the Tsaritsa to remove him from the responsibility. The captain respected the outcome of that match and refused to violate his principle. Perhaps a replacement harbinger will be sent here soon. A direct conflict with the Fatui is unavoidable the moment you step foot in Snezhnaya. So make sure you're ready for any scenario. On a related note, I've acquired some new... Such fragments are known as Ancient Moon's remnants. Relics of secret source technology from the air... Our investigation revealed them to be the subordinates of the Doctor. Their stronghold is in Nod Cry. The people there can use ancient moon's remnants, the Doctor, a mysterious power. The project that connects all three must be ambitious indeed. Huh? Tribe? Oh, in truth, apart from a few ancient names associated with a certain tribal culture or tradition, most ancient names can be inherited by anyone. Your name likely falls under that category. The Wyatt will select someone. Of course, that won't happen for a very long time. The long journey of the Pyro Archon has now come to an end. As we celebrate your glory, thank you for the respect. Understand? You can keep chatting with your friends nearby.
The stories of heroes will continue. If Natlan faces we've earned our place in history.
After you got back, you mentioned you saw Koichi in the Night Kingdom. Good. I'm sure... She's probably still.
What are you thinking about, Traveler? Oh, the battle, right?
Story! Story! I want to hear a story!
Come on! Tell us! Tell us!
Well, you kids don't miss a beat, do? All right. You can be the first now.
Want to stop and listen to the story? Sounds pretty fun.
This is a story of the great heroes of our time. There are 3 great heroes at the center of this tale. The first is an outlander known as a warrior of great strength, completely immune to the... Most importantly, the traveler is kind and brave.
Yeah, he's super strong!
Hey, just let him finish the story! The man telling the story keeps looking this way, Traveler. Paimon thinks he recognizes you.
The second hero is also an outlander. Many years ago, he forged a connection with this land and used his body. His goal was to give them a home, and the third hero is not only is she a powerful and respected figure, with the support of 6 heroes from 500 years ago, she united Natlan against a dangerous foe. Now, this story under his guidance, Kachina performed Suddenly, the sky turned dark. The sacred flame went out, and Gasoithoth appeared. Everyone gathered at the stadium and sang the ode. Hermione became known by all. In the beginning, until someone set themselves. Only then did the universe. Anyway, the dust, the traveler, fought for life, and our Archon, Mawika, created a bridge between them.
Wow! Is there more? Please don't.
Sounds like you like this one.
I loved it! This is, yeah, and Hermione is the coolest ancient name.
Hey, it's supposed to be my No, it's my
No, it's my turn! So, no one wants to be the Pyro Archon anymore?
Sounds fun. What do you say, Traveler? Wanna let Paimon be Hermione for the day? Alrighty then. Let's go, Paimon. A new